Australia's favorite export, besides Vegemite and flat whites, is finally making her way back home. Queen Mary of Denmark, born and raised in Tasmania, is returning to Australian soil alongside her husband, King Frederik, for a landmark 6-day state visit. And this is not just a casual holiday. This is a full-scale royal homecoming with billions of dollars, green energy ambitions, and one of the most breathtaking sunsets on the planet waiting at the end of it. If this kind of royal news gets your blood pumping, you are absolutely in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon right now. Danish News Daily is your home for everything royal. And trust me, you do not want to miss what is coming next. Greetings and welcome back, legends. Now, let us get into why this visit is genuinely one of the most significant royal moments Australia has seen in years. Because there is so much more happening beneath the surface than a pretty couple waving from a balcony. Let us start with the sheer scale of this trip. King Frederik and Queen Mary are not traveling light. They're bringing dozens of Danish leaders and a massive business delegation with them, all laser-focused on green energy. We're talking about a delegation designed to supercharge what is already a whopping $2 billion in annual bilateral business between Denmark and Australia. Think of Denmark as that brilliant mate who has cracked the renewable energy code and is flying over specifically to share the blueprint. Australia has the land, the sun, and the wind. Denmark has the technology and the expertise. Together, absolute powerhouse potential. Now here's where it gets genuinely moving. And even if you're not usually one for ceremony, this next part will give you goosebumps. The royal couple will be welcomed by traditional owners at Uluru, where they will watch the sunset alongside indigenous elders. Let that sink in for a moment. The Sacred Heart of Australia, one of the most spiritually significant locations on Earth, will be the backdrop for this royal welcome. This is not a photo opportunity. This is a profound cultural moment, and the Danish royal family choosing Uluru as part of this visit speaks volumes about the respect and intentionality behind the trip. And speaking of intentionality, can we talk about what this visit means for Queen Mary personally? This woman grew up in Tasmania. She went to university, built her life, fell in love at the Sydney Olympics in the year 2000, and ultimately traded her Aussie citizenship for a crown. Coming back to Australia now as a reigning queen, not a princess, not a consort, but an actual queen, is the kind of full-circle moment that screenplay writers would reject for being too cinematic. Yet here we are. But beyond the personal drama and the stunning optics, what should Australians actually take away from this visit? Simply this: Denmark, under King Frederik and Queen Mary, is positioning itself as a serious global partner in the green transition, and they've chosen Australia as a key player in that future. When a monarchy sends its king and queen alongside its top business minds, that's a signal. That's a statement. That's Denmark saying, we believe in what Australia can become. Before I wrap this up, let me ask you something directly. If you've been sitting on the fence about subscribing, still watching from the sidelines like you're deciding whether to jump into a perfectly good pool, this is your moment. The royal world is moving fast, the stories are only getting bigger, and Danish News Daily is right here breaking it all down for you every single week. Subscribe now. Hit the bell, become part of this community. Because honestly, between a Tasmanian queen returning home, a billion-dollar green energy push, and a sunset at Uluru with indigenous elders, the Danish royal family is delivering the kind of content that writes itself, and we're here to tell every single chapter of it. Thank you so much for watching. It genuinely means everything.